Hello, everybody. This is Andrew Perry coming to you live and Andrew from the busy streets of New York City. I know it's 1 in the morning. 1 in the morning. I know this is a brief edition of my brief edition of Drew Media Live, and I'm feeling a little sleepy. Just finished watching the Bears versus the LA Rams. We'll go around the NFL for a sec. We'll go around week 11 and week 11 for a second. But first things first, this topic has been talked about since the end of the game, since that since Friday, as Myles Garrett, I'm not gonna go through with it because we heard it 1,000 times. You so talked about, even my brother and I was discussed, and when I saw that clip, I said it right then and there. I think the league have to step in. I think this situation was a no-brainer. Was really a no-brainer as far as the league handled it. I think as clearly Myles Garrett was gonna be suspended for a year. Going to be suspended for a year without pay, and rightfully so. And the punishment, and I agree with that. The punishment do fit the crime. Okay, and I still want to know what triggers him. Something must have triggered to make him do that. No one's not gonna use the crown of the helmet, to do that. No one ain't gonna do that. Okay, no one's not gonna do that. Okay, that's the first thing. The only thing I really have a problem with, to be honest with you, even though Lacey was suspended too, the offensive line for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I know he was suspended too. Okay, suspended for 3 games. I think he should get the same punishment. No, what he did was not as gruesome as what Garrett did. However, what he did was worse too. He could have had a concussion. Myles Garrett could have died, as far as we know. So, to me, that's how I feel. I feel like he should have been suspended for the year. But other than that, I don't have a problem. With that. I don't have a problem with how Roger Goodell handled it and stuff like that. But Roger Goodell did the right thing. Let's be honest. This is a no-brainer. As soon as you see it, you know the league. You should have known from a mile away how the NFL operates. They're gonna step in. As far as you know. But then I have to hear from Booker McFarland talking about you need law enforcement to get involved. You want to prosecute him. You don't need... Listen. He don't need to be prosecuted. Guys. Yeah, what he did was assault. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. What he did was gruesome. He could have hurt Myles Mason Rudolph, who, by the way, was terrible in that game. As I was told, I'm gonna admit, I didn't watch the Browns Steelers game. I thought that, but my understanding, how Mason Rudolph was terrible in that loss. But that's neither here or there. To me, for Myles Garrett to be prosecuted, first of all, let's calm down. Let's just calm down, okay? Let's not take it to that extreme. You don't need to do that. And if the Steelers was, and if you say if the Steelers should have done that, then you know what? In my opinion, the Browns should have prosecuted him too. So, I'm glad the Steelers didn't do that, and then go to that extreme. So, let's keep it down right there. Another thing. even though Myles Garrett apologized, said that he's sorry for what he did. That's not what he did, and this is all on him. And taking responsibility for his actions, which is kudos to him. But the damage is too little, too late, as far as But he could. I think if he become the solid player that we seen when he was at Texas A&M, I think Myles Garrett could be. I think Myles Garrett could overcome this. I believe he would. Yeah, I really believe I would. But the reason why I'm bring this up too, I don't know about you, but I'm getting really sick and tired of people. I don't know how to say this, but my point is, I am sick and tired of people in general using the NFL as a violent sport, where there's other sports that's more violent than football. American football is a violent sport. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. It is a violent sport, but it's not as gruesome, as nasty like MMA. That is more gruesome than any other sport, including wrestling combined. But y'all still watch it, and nobody says a word about it. Boxing, they get hit. People get bleeded up and stuff like that on a regular basis. People say, and they are licensed to do so, but nobody says nothing. Hockey, they hit people with it. Sometimes they get into a fight and they use sticks they use sticks to fight, but nobody says nothing. Even baseball. Baseball's not a violent sport, but people get hit by 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and nothing happens to them. So this whole idea, I'm getting really sick and tired of the NFL being an example where football is a great game. Football is a great game. So I just want to get that off my chest. I just had enough of it. So to me, that's all I want to say about that matter. I don't know if I say much or not, but I just want to get it out, because it really drives me crazy where people who's not a sports fan say, "Oh, I will not let my son play this sport because it's so violent." Oh, give me a break, please. There's more violence. Any sport you do, no matter how safe it is and how simple it is, there's injuries involved. That's why there are staff. That's why there's medical staff on the field. Anyway. One last thing. I do not want to hear, even though I don't know if you call him a victim or not. I don't need to hear nothing from Mason Rudolph. Calling him a coward and this and that. Mason Rudolph should pipe down. To me, he should pipe down. Okay? Because the more I think about it, and if I hear him call him a coward, to me, Mason Rudolph may escalate the situation. But no matter what happens, there's no excuse for Myles Garrett to do what he did. Plain and simple. And I'm gonna shut the door on that topic. Now, I'm gonna go around the league for a second. The Patriots play a close game against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles are in trouble right now. They're 5-5. Cowboys won a close call against the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions are 3-7. dead last in the NFC North, and the Bears are not looking good. Where's Khalil Mack? Last year, Khalil Mack was Defensive Player of the Year. They made the trade for him and stuff like that, and he has been quiet so far. I don't hear no noise from from the Chicago Bears. Not one. Same thing with the Rams. Even though the Rams are 5-4, but the Rams has been a disappointing team so far. Pretty much the absolute. But the thing that what I take from it today is the thing that I took from it today is pretty much how that home field advantage is going to be an interesting race between the Packers and the 49ers. And speaking of the Packers 49ers, and the 49ers win a close call too. They bounce back. They win against Arizona today. It's going to be interesting. Who's gonna wrap up home field? The road to the Super either going to go through San Francisco, if the playoffs ended today, or Green Bay. And we all know going in that bitter cold in January or February at Lambeau. I hope it goes through. Honestly, I kind of want to go through Green Bay because it would be a lot of fun going through Lambeau Field. Just saying. I'm just saying, you know. And finally, as far as the cheat, switch it a little baseball. The Houston Astros caught cheating, according to sources. According to that, I read that they'd be stealing signs. Wow, I guess the Houston Astros has been bad for long. And I guess that's why the Astros moved to the American League, so they could steal signs for the Yankees. I know it was trying to be a bad joke or so. Bad joke, but nevertheless. Alright. Holla if you hear me. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. So long.